morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Let's collectively bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji.
of Muladhara Chakra given by Shri Mataji herself in her book, The Creation. Muladhara, as we all know, has 4 petals. Please can everyone come into the meditation mode, please? Please, please, please. The first petal goes downwards. The second one goes to the left. The third goes to the right. And the fourth petal goes upwards. Each petal has 3 arrows each. The innermost part, the middle part, and the outer part. We first keep our attention on the first petal, innermost part. Listen to the affirmation with full attention. After the affirmation is complete, we bring our attention to the Sahasrara. Then again we go to the Muladhara on the middle portion of the first petal. Listen to the affirmation and go to the Sahasrara, and so on. It's a very short meditation and it's very effective. Let's all pray to Shri Mataji, who is Shri Ganesha. First petal, which goes downwards in the front, innermost part. Shri Mataji, please give me harmony. Please give me harmony, Mother. Middle part. Shri Mataji, please give me balance. Outermost part. Shri Mataji, please give me sensitivity to innocence. The second petal, which goes to the left, the innermost part. Mother, please give me mastery over evil enticements like lust, greed, temptations. The middle part. Shri Mataji, please give me victory over evil spirits inside me and hovering around me. Outermost part. Mother, please give me spontaneous victory over evil spirits hovering around other people. The integration of all the parts of the second petal gives us confidence in one's own divinity. We come to know that we are divine. The third petal, which goes to the right, the innermost part. Mother, please make me completely humble to you, to God. Shri Mataji, you are my God. You are my Mother. You are Shri Adi Shakti. Please make me humble to you, Shri Mataji, at all times. Middle portion. Mother, please give me innate wisdom. Please develop my wisdom, the wisdom which is inside me. The outermost part. Mother, please make me one with pure divine knowledge and truth. The libraries of divine knowledge be one with me. The integration of all the parts of the third petal gives total awareness and witnessing power, total knowledge of scriptures and of the truth. The fourth petal, which goes upwards, innermost part. Mother, please give me fearlessness. Make me brave. Shri Mataji, मुझे वीर बनाना, मुझे आपका वीर पुत्र बनाना, मुझे आपकी वीर पुत्री बनाना. श्री माता जी, मुझे वीर बनाना. The second part, the middle part, Shri Mataji, please give me collective consciousness. And the outermost part, Mother, please establish Vishwa Nirmal Dharma within me, in my body, my mind, in all my 5 koshas. Let Vishwa Nirmal Dharma flow through me and reach the whole world, penetrate into the whole wide world. The integration of all the parts of the 4th petal gives embodiment of Dharma, seeking nectar of existence as divine instruments of the truth.
Let's just sit silently for a few minutes before our talk this morning.
First place, when I should say Columbus went there, conquered them and tried to, actually he didn't do much, but Spanish and then others and then Anglo-Saxons, all of them, when they conquered that country, once they settled down there, as if that era was over for them, once for all. And then they started talking about freedom, of democracy, of higher values. But the karmas of their past, the way they killed so many Aborigines, so many Red Indians, will not be forgiven by Shri Krishna, unless and until now they take to Sahaja. Despite that time when they did not try, to overpower other countries and to spread their empire and do all kinds of cruelties like Hitler. They didn't do that. And they always stood for something that is justice, tried to, at least then they become hypocritical also. But on the whole, on the face of it, they tried to show that they are for uniting the whole world. They against racialism, against fundamentalism, all this, just some sort of an idealism they propagated. But despite all that, all these ideas of self-destruction started working in them. So, I would say it is nothing but their karmas are working against them. And that's how the violence is so much rampant. So many diseases, so many things. It is very remarkable that all these troubles have started very, very recently in America. Because the exposure is coming up. To add up to that, we had lots of false gurus who went there and captured innocent, simple people who were seeking the truth. We have lost so many of them in America. Also there, I would say, in the atmosphere where these curses of the people whom they had killed, which reacted and they took to something that was wrong. Why should they have taken to wrong things as far as their personal life is concerned? Freedom was given to them, but they thought freedom is there also to ruin themselves or to make a mess out of their lives. This is a wrong idea which worked in them. Then the whole idea became collective. When it became collective, they found out that people like all those things that are destructive. So, we have Hollywood there, we have all such organizations and musicians and big, we can say, destructive forces which have formed groups and militant organizations which openly say that we are that. For example, only in America we have Satan's organization, Devil's organizations, then this witchcraft, openly. Openly they are registered organizations in America. When nowhere in the world you can have such a thing that this is a black magic organization, this is a witchcraft organization, openly they are registered. So to such an extent they have gone and accepted collectively. The reason is the punishment. That's why America is the most difficult place for us, for surgery. One must have real sympathy for them. They are now passing through the phase of punishment. Because their forefathers did all kinds of wrong things, and they too never accepted dharma as a principle of life. They thought that dharma means killing your freedom. Dharma means it takes away your personal, private life into the hands of something else. So to establish dharma in America, what can we do? I have been to America at least 10 times more than I have been to Russia. And I want to really somehow or other bring to their notice that you have lost your dharma. But this will never appeal to them because they are very egoistical. If you tell them like that, then they'll be very angry. On the contrary, those who tell them like Rajneesh and all these people, oh, there's no dharma, their weaknesses, their egos are pampered, then they are very happy. So it's a difficult task in that country to make people understand that you are under punishment. That this punishment you can only overcome if you become Sajogis. With Sajoga, their dharma will be awakened and all their punishments and all their curses will be over. It is America which needs Sajoga much more than any other country. My concern for America is for the same reason. I am not saying so much about South America, but more about the North America. But even in South America, what I found is that it is a kind of a nation where they have no guidance at all about dharma, no guidance. Openly they are doing carnival, this, that. I mean, how can you do it in a country, all those things? They are following the footsteps of North America. Like in North America, they have that Halloween nonsense. I mean, imagine openly on the street doing Halloween nonsense. So they are following carnival. To them, what a thing it is to go to Rio as if there's a very big achievement and going into that carnival from all over the places, from Australia, people are coming. All is working against them very much. Their situation is so bad in so many ways that it is not easy to explain why they are going to that limit. Like 13-year-old girls are made into prostitutes in Brazil. Openly. All their trees are cut in Amazon. Openly. Whole smuggling is done openly. Their politicians are corrupt. So much of black magic there. So much of black magic. Openly that. They are just following the footsteps of North America. The dharma is like this Catholic Church is there. What is it going to teach them dharma? This Catholic Church. So they go to church, they do everything, and they come back home with same ideas that they have. There are countries and countries which are so very poor. So that shows that Kubera's attention is not on that country. Normally, poor people are dharmic, normally. Because, you see, money gives them these ideas to do all nonsensical things and ego. Normally, the poor people are dharmic. But there, it is different. They indulge into black magic too much. They were telling me that it is the black magic which came from Africa and they have accepted. But so much it is developed in South America that it's impossible to understand that how they have accepted this nonsense so easily to curse themselves. Now, we have to understand that these problems also exist within ourselves on our Vishuddhi Chakra. If we have to keep our Vishuddhi Chakra all right, we have two sides, as you know, the left and the right. So the right side is the Vishuddhi Chakra, which is speaking, which is talking about dharma, which is on the aggressive side, we can say. Those people who are aggressive, who talk in an aggressive manner, who are, say, trying to dominate others by their talks, are the people who are right-sided. I have shown people, those who really do wrong things. Say a person, a servant, steals something. You call him, he'll be so rude to you that you'll be amazed. This man is so rude, how can he how can have been able to steal something? He's not afraid, he's answering you back so nicely. So those people who are right-sided can cover up any sin that they have committed, any wrong they have done, any murder they have done by their talk. It could be a talk which is very aggressive, blatant. People might think, oh, how can that be? This man is telling so loudly everything, and you are stunned. And you think, no, it's not possible. How can a person who says this? In this way, we too, as ordinary human beings, indulge into all kinds of nonsensical things, and then we try to justify it by talking, wriggling out of it. As many criminals, war criminals, have come out of it by just talking, by creating stories, by showing something like that. That also is with all human beings. They have this capacity to say something by which to hide whatever wrong you are doing. But it is never realized by them that whatever harm you have done is not going to be forgiven, and will be less forgiven when you talk like this, because Shri Krishna is finished. If you start justifying, rationalizing all your wrong things, then you will be punished. And you will be punished very badly in so many ways that you will not know how to get it out of it. Physically, mentally, emotionally, every way you will be. So our right Vishuddhi, we have to have a temperament, a culture, a style, a behavior, which has got the quality of Shri Krishna, which is called as Madhurya, means melodious. Melodious. We should talk in such a manner that it should be melodious. A person who listens to you listens as if he is listening to the flute of Shri Krishna. The voice of a Sahaja should be sweet, like that. When you talk to someone, it should be melodious. It should not be aggressive at all, but on the contrary, it should be melodious. It should not be sarcastic. It should not hurt another person. Any word that hurts others cannot be coming from the proper type of right vision. So in no way one should hurt. I wish all the Sahajogis develop that melodious voice of Shri Krishna as their Vishuddhi is awakened. Madhurya, in his behavior, Madhurya is, while talking to someone, there are so many gestures by which you can express your Madhurya. For example, especially in Italy and other places, I've seen people use too much of their hands. This is also Shri Krishna's style. So they use their hands in such a way that sometimes you don't understand what they are meaning. And sometimes it can be quite aggressive also, the way they use their hands. Now the hands must be used in such a way that it should create madhurya. I have seen this in Russia, or especially in Eastern blocs, where people, they have to express their love. Just please go. They have to say namaste. The whole expression is so sweet, and also their heart is very full when they see me. So they don't know how to express it. So they just put their hands like this. Or they feel shy, they do like this. Very, very sweet things they express through their hands, through their eyes. It is the tears, you see, that really create such clouds of, I should say, very dense clouds of compassion in my heart. when I see their eyes expressing their love for me. Everything, the tears, everything, that's the face, the eyes, the hands, all this belong to Shri Krishna. So in their behavior, in their talking, how they express themselves. You can use the same eyes for showing your temper, getting angry. Many people use eyes for controlling others. They'll put their eyes like this, stare at someone, try to control. They may use their eyes also for condemning someone. Also sometimes they use sort of spit at someone or try to show the tongue to insult someone. So in the behavior also, we must have a kind of a sweetness. Like when I went to England first, I learned English in my own way. But when I went there newly, they said, now if you have to say a word like thought, you must say thought. I said, what? You must take out your tongue and say thought. I said, it's absurd. Why should you take out your tongue? He said, unless until you take out your tongue like that, it's not something proper expression. So I said, this is English, you have developed some nonsensical thing to show tongue at everyone. Even a child, when he gets angry, automatically he shows his tongue. So you see, all these expressions are, and making faces. Now, as they say that stiff upper lip, you must have heard about that. With a nose like that, snooty nose, or a face where you just make your faces and make a crooked face just to tease someone, or to make an expression out of your nose. Also people do it like this, to show as if you are sneezing at that person. All these things, expressions are coming out of Shri Krishna's grace. But the power of that is madhurya, is the sweetness, the melodiousness. The rapport should be so sweet that rapport should create tremendous joy and tremendous happiness. As you have heard the song of Baba Mama's, On My Eyes, only I looked at him, I says with that glance, that generated that beautiful music in him. So as far as possible, try to put your eyes on the greenery, that's the best. Then it soothes down, and also you develop the soothing quality of the greenery. I always tell people that better see the greenery around, how it soothes your eyes. In the same way, you should try to soothe the other person when you talk to that person. The person must melt. Instead of that, if you start arguing and fighting with that person will never melt. On the contrary, you will be adding fire, more fire to that person. That was the quality of Sri Krishna, is the madhurya. And that is expressed in his lifetime, how he beautifully managed to say things in his own sweetness, especially in his childhood. The another quality which Sri Krishna has, which we can express through our right Vishuddhi, is diplomacy. But there are two types of diplomacies. One is genuine, one is artificial. In the genuine diplomacy, you do not have to take to a certain standard, or you don't have to read some books to know what is diplomacy. Genuinely it comes to you. The whole thing works very sweetly in such a genuine manner. I have used it many a times myself, and you all can use it also many a times. That's only possible if you don't get angry with someone. Not possible if you are angry. Now there's a story I've told you about some this Gagangarh Maharaj. I went to meet him, and he was very angry because he could not stop the rain. He was supposed to stop the rain, and I was all drenched. And he was so angry, and he said that, is it my ego you are trying to control? And like that he started little bit fighting with me. I said, no, that's not the reason. He said, why? Why did you not allow me to stop the rain? You are all drenched. I said, because you are a sannyasi and you bought a sari for me. I would not take a sari from a sannyasi. So I had to get drenched for your sake. The whole thing finished off. The whole anger, temper finished off. This is how we have to melt people. The diplomacy is not convincing anybody with his intellect or by temper or anything, but it is to melt away another person by your goodness, by your good words, by your sweet works, by your forgiving nature. This quality he had, and he tried this on many people. It worked on some, it did not work on some. He didn't feel it's a failure. It's the reaction of the another person which is important to be seen. So this quality of right Vishuddhi you should have is to talk to others and melt them away. I hope in America people develop this quality and try to improve relations with each other. Actually, to talk to, they are very sweet, I must say. They get very friendly with you. You give them any number of presents, they'll be very happy. But they'll never give you any present. You call them for dinner, anything, 10 times they'll come to your house for dinner, but they will never call you for dinner. You see, they are very friendly as long as you are doing anything for them. But when it comes to returning it, they find it difficult. They don't do it. So, you see, the whole thing amounts to be a very sweet exploitation of another person. This is what is to be understood, that by sweetness, you are not going to exploit anyone, but by sweetness you are going to melt that person and bring him to the level that he can understand what is goodness. Now, about South America, I have already told you that they are extremely simple and innocent people. They are very poor, simple, innocent. But what has entered them into is this black magic, and which they are now realizing, luckily, that this is black magic which is troubling them. But somehow they have depended on it so much on the left side. They feel very guilty about it. They feel very bad. All the time you find them absolutely guilty. Their whole behavior is that as if they have done something wrong. But they do not know how to correct themselves. So for us it is important not to feel guilty about it. We are all Sahajogis. How can we have guilt? After all, when we are the spirit, spirit cannot have the guilt. So this guilt has to go away. But by guilt, what do? What we lose is the witness power. Because when there is a guilt, we put it here, the guilt is there. But we cannot see, we cannot witness what's wrong, and we do not want to face our mistakes or the difficulty we have. Just put it as a guilt here, finished. It's stored up there nicely, guilt. But we do not want to face it. For example, a man, say, or a woman, is very cruel by nature. Then suddenly she realizes that she has been cruel or whatever. So she puts it down there, oh, I've been very bad, I've been very cruel, this thing, that thing. But she doesn't face it. Facing means she should know, why was I cruel? What was the need for me? I should not have been cruel. And now I will not be cruel anymore. That finishes off. But I'm very guilty about it. Doesn't help. On the contrary, you know what are the problems are of the guilt. And the same problems are today faced by South America. When I went there, I was surprised that in Brazil, the man who was the topmost there talked to me in a manner, oh, we know we have lots of defects, we know we are no good, this, that. But I was just saying, why doesn't he correct? If he knows this is the mistake, this is the thing, why shouldn't you correct? Then he told me that you write to me all the things you found wrong with us. It was really very sweet of him. So then when journalist came and we told him, and now I think they are doing something about it, they are trying to improve it, and things will improve definitely. But on the contrary, I found that Russia is very different. In Russia, they never said we are guilty or anything. Nothing of the kind. They never said so. They said that time is over, now we are in the kingdom of God. Finished. So that is over. We are now in the kingdom of God. And we have to enjoy life. Everything positive. Never talked of their past, of their governments, or this happened, or Stalin, or Lenin, or anyone. They were not concerned, they were about. So why should we worry? They said, why should we worry? Let them fight, let them do what they like. They don't want to know anything about their politics, about their problems or anything. They think our problems are solved, we are now realized souls, we are enjoying ourselves, let us enjoy. A very straightforward way of understanding Sahaja. But I have seen people, they write to me 10 pages of their confessions as if I am a priest, Catholic priest, you see. All about what they have done, this they have done, and I don't want to read it. Just throw it or I burn it off. So they try to, there's no need to confess. There's nothing to say. And not to dwell upon what wrongs you have done, but now enjoy what you have got. It's like this, supposing a beggar is made a king. Alright? Then he should enjoy his kingdom, should behave like a king, but still he remembers his past more. So anybody who passes by says, give me 5 rupees or 5 pounds. It's like that. Once you are in the kingdom of God, know that you are in the kingdom of God.
Let's leave it there this morning and continue in silence. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's just say the last verse of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you so much for being part of our program this morning. When you're ready to finish up, please bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise Kundalini and put on a bandhan. Have a wonderful day ahead, everybody. Jai Shri Mataji.